Welcome in, everyone. Welcome back to Instructions for Humanity. It is Tahirah, Mother of the Ages, your supernatural quantum healer. All right. We'll allow some of you guys to come on in here. Let me know if you can hear me okay. And we will get this very powerful message started today. It's a frequency update, what's going on with humanity's frequency and why we must delineate from each other. And I'm just going to kind of go into a bit of a state here to pull some messages from source while I wait for you guys to come on in here. Welcome in. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I hope you guys are feeling well today. It's going to be a very powerful message. Very, very powerful message. Good morning. Hi, Nico. Hi. Welcome in. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Very powerful message. What's happening to humanity currently, what's happening to our frequency, and why we must delineate from some of us. I think we always knew this time would come, but I think many thought it wouldn't come in their lifetime. But there's a lot going on with our frequency as it pertains to our frequency, as it pertains to our codes, as it pertains to our evolution, as it pertains to the ascension. And I'm going to say it from the sun. This is what I'm being called to say, and we're going to try to dive a bit deep here. So these are all messages that are kind of coming through from source. And I'll just wait for a few more of you guys to come in here. All right. If you guys have your Cosmic Bible, by the way, you can pick this up on Amazon, The Great Expansion, A Cosmic Bible for the Ages. This is book 1, The Ego Divide. This book truly does describe every single thing happening on our Earth planet. And, sometimes I forget to talk about it, but you really can't get away from it right now because we're in the biggest frequency exchange upgrade that has ever happened in recorded history. And so pick this book up. Link will be down below because this has all of the answers to your questions right now. Why? Why do we feel this way right now? Why are we tired? Why do we feel just surges of energy? Why do we feel these like ascension symptoms? They're bigger than ascension symptoms, guys. Much, much bigger. Something much bigger is on the horizon. We're splitting. I've been talking about this for a while. The wheat from the shaft, chosen from non-chosen, higher vibration from lower vibration, higher frequency from lower frequency. The lower frequency will be consumed by the beast, and you're going to have an important role to play in that. We're about to get serious here, guys. We're about to get serious. What we are looking at is truly the rise of the enlightened chosen ones and the fall of this collective archetypal devil that we've been fighting for eons. The frequency that you're feeling is because we have been winning. Hold on one second. I need water. I need some water. Somebody doesn't want me to talk. This only happens when I get on here. All right. All right. Here's what's going on, guys. Here's what's going on. Give me a moment. I feel that source wants to deliver this message, so I'm going to go ahead and prepare for it. Prepare for my hands as I have always held you up, dust you off, placed you high above the mountains. This takes big energy. So this is the masculine aspect of source, of God coming through. Once again, talking about the preparation of my hands. My hands have been almost like almost mounded. I don't know what weighted, heavily weighed down. Let patience have its perfect work. And why have the hands of source been heavily weighed down? This may sound crazy, but it was to give the devil time to do its work. Oh yeah, so where we are. This message today will not be for the weak. It will not be for the people afraid. It will be for the people who knows that they are all powerful and that they are a conqueror. It will be for the people who have already risen above and will continue to hold the torch for others. This is the message that Source is delivering today. The reason why Father Source held his hands down was to give the devil time to do its work. And what work is that? It's the cleansing and purification of the heart. Much like in the Bible, it talks about several people being tested, God allowing several people to be tested by the devil. Now what we're doing is we are looking at this on a collective scale. So on a collective scale, we can look at it as God or Source has allowed time for the devil to do its work, for the devil to seed and reseed. Yes, we can't escape our biblical teachings, but we also can't escape energy. We can't escape it because it all works together. It wasn't that my hands didn't love my children, my calf. Is that my hands, once again, he keeps reiterating, are a mighty force of love. This love is dualistic, part of the double-edged sword. One side loves and upholds to the light, and the other side rebukes and lowers in vibration for a time set apart, for a time set apart. for a time. I know my children have been in such of a haze, clouded by their thoughts of grandeur and success. This is all part of the great temptress, referring to Lucifer. These are its such glories that I allow the great temptress to fulfill. The ones who rejected the lies and are still coiled in my love, my pride, heart. When my hands move at the strike of the dawns, I will draw you back in to be consumed close to my valley. It's talking about the rapture. So when the hand of God moves, the first thing that will happen will be the rapture. The ones that did not take the temptress up on her/his offer of materialism, you were still coiled in the vibration, the frequency of Father Source. And in the coiling of that energy, that field, was all the protection that you would ever grow to need and to want. And I wish my children understood the path that was being held open for them, the frequency that was laced with my love, my purity, my chastity, because they would do amazing things and even surpass the heavens itself if they only knew. I allowed such things because there is a new kingdom, a new heaven and earth. The old heaven and earth, with the frequency you all are feeling very heavily, is passing away. The old earth and heavens are conjoined twins. They are my beloved, and this is why my heart aches. Even as my hands were idle, were still, with every heartbeat, I was with a child. I was with the children. Materialism was never part of my code. It was birthed directly from the misconstrued genealogy of the masses, which I had to allow to play out because it is still yet my creation. And I watched it. I watched this creation being handed over into this temptress because I exercised faith that my children would come back into my bosom. That I would hear the resounding yes, the echoes of the love that I have bestowed upon all. A father should not have to experience such pain. When a child turns their ear away and closes their eyes for good and dims their heart lamp, which is my light, my vibration. And it was all because of the act of materialism, not necessarily the thing. The act of it is what has caused the earth and the heavens to concede and to fold in on itself, collapse. Because it is every vibration of myself and every vibration of you. And when my children act in this manner, it says to everything that I have created that is good and just, that it is no longer useful. So in some ways, I concede. I allow it to concede. And this is why you have a dying earth. Because you turned your lamp, dimmed your lamp, my love, from the heart, closed your eyes, turned off your ears, which is how I communicate through these subtle whispers, which some deem not of me, but I am all. I am all. I am all. And all is me. So as the earth and the heavens turn in on each other, this is why you're experiencing the frequency in such of its magnitude. What is good and just from the heavens, and what has been lowered and rotted away on the earth now become one. And this is why you feel the heavy frequency, because the fields are one, the higher vibration is there, and just as much as the lower vibration, it's all in one now, because these two have merged in order for the new heaven and earth to sprout out. And this is where humanity comes in. This is where all of my children who were protected and not soiled by the temptress, this is what you will birth. These are your birthing rights. And when you birth such a creation, it has my stamp of approval, because you have been deemed clean, holy, and just. You are the ones that did not cover your ears and shut your eyes and turn your lamp off. My love in the heart. This is the remnant. These are the ones that will birth the new heaven and earth. And I couldn't be more proud as a father that's waiting by the river, as a father that sits underneath the mushroom trees of the ancient ones, waiting for my children to paddle home. There is a clear path. There is a clearing of that path. And it is when you keep your eyes open and your ears alert and your heart intact that you will receive the codes of the journey. Mimborane shaneaneta. Himona rakaneta lerambona karashatalete. Himbona na karanirata lamona karata. Hishadalirete. Himona rahani hetambone shadamboreta lambona. Haneretirita. Hishambona. Kimbona rakirata. Himone reata. Hishonarata kara. Mimona karana rapade eta. Minaresta lambo sharaete karatapata. I'm so proud of the ones of you that have inherited my trust, my staff, my astuteness. This is what is separating us from the sun. For this sun is a representation of everything that I am, being the sustainer of life, and to bring abundance and to shine light, to grow every seed in creation, whether right or wrong. Whether right or wrong, my love shines, my love echoes daily. Whether a good seed or bad seed, but with the collapse of the old heaven and earth, there will be a collapse of the sun, of how the sun functioned. The sun functioned and gave everyone the same rights. We will no longer do such thing. The sun now will pick and choose who to destroy, who to devour. Because everything has a equal and opposite reaction. Even what I birthed for this earth planet also has that equal and opposite reaction. And so what you pay forward is what you now have in its totality. And when the sun dims 1/3 of itself and dims 1/3 of the stars, which keep cosmic order, which keep the astrological codes intact, everything will shift in an instance. because of the new frequency that is emerging. The ones of you who have my staff will be protected from such hardships of the sun, from the dimming of my light, just as you dimmed my lamp in the heart. It knows now which seeds to nurture and which seeds to destroy. Handere mandire, handere la mambuona cananda, miranda shambuona canata, nimona canata. I am coming for my bride. Many paths will be left behind. Many paths that my children have decided to follow will be left behind. The only path that I will take and put underneath my breastplate will be the path that honors bride and groom. Divine masculine and feminine. Order out of chaos. Justice and rebuke. We're moving out of that polarity. And now the polarities will be closer together. Not quite opposites, but not quite the same, but something new that will be useful for the rise of the new earth and heavens alike. And it will be my children, the ones holding the staff, that will usher it in. And as I wait by the streams of the heavenly waters, I will be supporting the path which I have called forth, which you have called forth. And so, what you must know, during this time when the heavens and earth are collapsed, it not only the heavens don't just only tote the heavenly angels, but it totes the polarity of the ones that hang in the perimeters outside of the gates of the righteous, the beast that dwell to devour, the ones that collude with the lies of the masses to deceive the children of Zion. As that heaven comes, so does the beast. And this is why I asked in the beginning of the message, this is only for the strong. Because not only are the heavens and the earth's energy fields on top of each other, but also the energy of the beast, hence why we are talking about the mark of the beast. And it's all because the great temptress, we allowed her in, and we did not come out clean. But yet, we answered God's greatest fear, his children turning against him. And this is the snowball effect. So what you must know in this moment, in this hour, is that there are beasts here in our field, and they are affecting the frequency bands. As Father goes through each light one and upgrades the vessel for the new expanded stream rim, the beast will try to latch on in hopes that it will also be portaled through as well. That message came to me last night. And so you will see a lot of polarities happening. It will mirror you as the one holding the staff. When these negative thought forms and these negative things show up in physicality, negative situations, just know that this is part of the beast that now has been toted here as these worlds collide, collapse, and dissolve to now birth out new. But it's within the birth out new process that we cannot take the beast with us, because this has been the problem. Now, this is all me talking now, that the beast has been traveling through the dimensions of times. And each time, see, this is how we've been getting caught up each time. Each time at the end of an age, it colludes the frequency. It tethers to your soul, your vibration, in hopes that a remnant of it will be portaled through. And then it multiplies. And this is how humanity has been caught up each and every time, because God's chosen elect has already been chosen. And he will not unchoose you. But if you choose to take the remnant with you, then now we collude the new heaven and earth that's being formed, that's being birthed out of our righteousness. And so for me, this is a call for everyone that is going to the new frequency, to the higher vibration, to the new earth alliance, to rid yourself of its seed. It's tethered through the frequency. As we reach up to the higher frequency that the Cosmic Bible outlines, the new frequency, it's tethered to the old frequency, the old code, the old job, the old relationship, the old way of being, the old thought forms, the old program. That's where it is. It's embedded in it, and it's hoping that you won't go in and seek healing and forgiveness to cleanse it out, because this is how it travels with us. And we as light workers had not figured this out until a time such as this. Please do not take the dark seed with you. Let's honor thy father. Let's honor thy mother, Source. Let's honor the son. Let's honor the divine child, the divine daughter. Let's honor our star families and our cosmic royal families. Let's honor the cosmos, the omniverse, that just keeps producing no matter how much we take. It just keeps producing for us. Let's honor that with long life, with being steadfast, with preparing to be the bride. This is how you're going to get raptured. If you're not in bride energy, you will perish. No. Father Source is saying, if you're not in bride energy, you will die. Clean up the houses of Israel. For they will get their portion soon enough. And there will be a feast and a homecoming, and a grandiose homecoming. And so in this hour, it's not even the 11th hour anymore. It's the hand is almost at midnight. We're in the final moments. The beast that's tethered, you have to kick him off the ladder. Kick him out of the heart. Giving way for the light of source to come in and clean you up as the bride. The bride prepares, beloved. The bride even knows when her wedding date is. She prepares everything. She plans everything. She's diligent, isn't she? She even goes out to the venue. Is there a perfect venue for this union? She taste tests every food to make sure that it is of good stock. This is what the bride does. That every single person that enters into the wedding house will have a good time. She picks the music out carefully. This is what he's saying when he's talking about the bride. I don't think we ever understood that in the churches. The bride prepares for him. We have to prepare for him. Without the preparation, without us being ushered in truly to the new vibration, to the new frequency, he cannot come, because the alignment of the codes would not be as one. So the bride must prepare for the return of Father Source. Even the bride, what she does months or even a year before the wedding, the nuptials, she starts to get her health in order. She starts to drink more water. She starts to exercise. She starts to watch what she eats. She may even fast. She cleans herself up mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. She's in the vibration of it. She's so happy. She's willing more to her with her joy and thanksgiving. This is what Father God is talking about. Father Source. Clean yourself up, for he is already in perfection. He's already coming in perfection. If you don't clean yourself up and prepare, you will die. And this is the harsh reality. And Father Source wants me to say it just like that. There is no fear to this. It's just to do the assignment, to clean yourself up. And this is every single person. Cleaning up your vibration, cleaning up your health, cleaning out on a cellular level, intracellular level, giving way for those cells to communicate with each other as we clear out the old stagnation of the old code. When we do this, we what do you call it, delineate from the beast. The soul tether goes away. Every single person in creation has been soul tethered to the beast, because the beast is not just one. The beast is the polarity of source. And on each level, there is another devil or another field and vibrations of devils, because everything is polarity. And this is how we have been existing. Even if you don't know it or experience it, the more you grow, the higher the beast, the more giant the beast becomes. Everything is a reflection. We have this polarity system, which Father is tweaking that in the new expanded consciousness, new earth, new heaven. New earth, new heaven. They are birthed at the same time. They are one. You can't have old vibration with a new heaven. No, the vibration, the new frequency is what gives birth to the twins, to the conjoined twins of the new heaven and earth. It's all or nothing in this season. It's all or nothing. Do not take the evil one with us to the higher density. And so what this will look like, if you are, expanded in consciousness, you exist in these fields already. You can see around you. You can see the angelics, and you can see the polarity of that. We exist in that, in the spirit realm. But what's happening is we have this really cool opportunity to clean ourselves up as the bride, inside and outside, so we can wear white, purity, chastity. And this is the only way you are raptured. Dirtiness, filthiness will not fit the code. Sorry, if you're dirty and filthy, it won't fit. It will not fit the code. And this is like spiritually, energetically. If you have a lot of chaos. So this is where we are. This is where we are. And I think that message is pretty clear. And I'm just going to offer a clearing with some light language and some light codes. And we just allow the energy, the vibration of Father Source to be with us in our space, in the secret place of the Most High, in the heart. Mambuana shantirita leta. Mimonirata kandireta. Shumbarane kanana mandireta mbuonane taliata. Homo mata mbunotuno. Shambuana karane. Himona rambuana nikaramate le tambuana takaralam. Bimora la kirata hiliambota, Hishamborona caraniria tireta murete lenata, Hamborota lirata, Hishambona carana murete, Humbanereta lirambota, Lambo hadnire nishaneti, Hamborete diatigere, Himborande canarete, Hishara hamboreta, Lambone canare amborete, Hinarete, Lelambone, Canarete, Hishaneta, Hamburutunerambo, Nerandia, Tambanirianambona. Recalibration of our heart frequency right now. Hira shamborane kerane niramborane taliane tan hinarande kerambandireta himoroto hinarandire shindireta himorane kerane ete mi mona krahina anirata hamona shimbata karambueta hinara karashata nimbarata. Benevolence, benevolence, benevolence. You are a force. You are a beacon of hope. You are what inspires my love. This is Father Source. You are the one that my heart aches for. My divine beloved. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so it is. Thank you, Father. Thank you. Okay. And we know what we need to do. Got to get ready. We got to get, we got to, we got to pick our wedding dress out. We got to prepare for the wedding. We got to prepare. We got to prepare. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to get to the chat now. Uh, Yeshua L. Such beautiful words, sister. Thank you, Nico. The shackles of generational karma from broken family members must be broken. Yep. For the real and the new life you've already seen in your heart and your imagination must come in for the new earth. Yes. You have to do the inner work. Yes. Thank you so much. And all the time you spend with your messages. You are a true light worker. Thank you. I am warrior. Think of all the lives we've have led. Yep. To me, family is just other beings to me. Yeah. I never see or hear them. They disappeared. I stopped thinking about it. I feel better and much stronger. There are others. Oh, love you, Tahirah. Yeshua L says, New Terra Eden is upon us. Yes, yes. Oh, you are so pure. Thank you. My name means purity. So thank you. More preparation. Yes. That's where we are, guys. So that's it. That's the message from Father Source. Wants us to prepare for him. And I know we will. And so the preparation is really starting with cleaning ourselves up, really ascending, and really making sure that everything is of the highest vibration in our lives. And anything that is not, don't be afraid to cut it off because it will be cut off anyway. The frequency is separating us right now. I love you guys so much. The birds, the bees, and yes, all of the beautiful trees, they all love you too. Love is the way. Forgiveness, it is the key. And truth is the light that will always, always guide us home. Be well, guys. Be well.